You're driving, making all the right decisions behind the wheel, when suddenly you don't quite remember how you got there. It's not the result of distraction or fatigue. It's actually a phenomenon known as highway hypnosis. Channel 2 traffic anchor Jennifer Reyna explains what causes it and ways to prevent it.
It's called highway hypnosis. For drivers, it's a little scary.
Just driving the same path every single day. Sometimes you'll just show up and I'm like, I don't remember getting here.
To understand what highway hypnosis is, let's start with what it's not. Drowsy driving. What's drowsy driving?
And it's essentially where you're losing a lot of your consciousness and you're sort of fading and not reacting to things and not seeing things, and then you fall asleep and boom, there's a crash.
And it's not distracted driving. That's people eating, grooming, texting while driving.
It's a tremendous threat to safety. Probably 30,000 people a year are involved in crashes with a distracted driver, and well over 3,000 every year are killed by a distracted driver.
Highway hypnosis is when you're paying attention to your driving, but not really.
I'm not drowsy. I'm not consciously distracted. I'm not drugged. I'm not drunk. All my facilities are actually engaged in my driving at that time. It's just that I don't remember any of it.
Professor Randall Kamisries uses a driving simulator and willing volunteers to study driving. He says that in this hypnotic state, drivers really are aware and paying attention, even if they don't remember doing it.
You're so in your routine, you're just driving, and you're not looking for exits like you would if it's a new place you've been before, and it's kind of automated.
There's a lot of things that we kind of do mindlessly, and it's scary to think that driving is one of them.
But Professor Kamisries insists that when you have those black holes of memory while driving, don't worry about it.
Probably not a real safety hazard in the sense that they were awake, they were not drowsy, they were responding and reacting appropriately all the time while they were driving.
He says it's part of our defense against sensory overload. We keep the memory clear of information that we even unconsciously deem irrelevant.
I would say I have students that do that all the time.
To avoid highway hypnosis, Sergeant Eric Burst of the Texas Department of Public Safety suggests first, change up your regular driving routes frequently so they don't become routine. Next, rest up before driving long distances. And last, if you are driving a long way by yourself, stop and take a break at least every hour and a half, or if you're with another driver, periodically trade off who gets behind the wheel. Jennifer Reyna, KPRC, Channel 2 News.